So what's up, Disrupt Nation? Thank you so much for joining the Super Creators Podcast. I'm your host, Super Manny, and today I have an amazing individual for you guys. He's a Mexican-American actor who is known, I'll let you know right now what he's known for. Fix this later. So he is known for several films such as The Aftermath, Oh Boy, and Checkmate. He's also an aspiring comedian. I'll let you talk more about that. And he is the host of the Hysteric Hour podcast. My good amigo and cousin, kind of, EJ Rodriguez. What's up, brother?
What's up, my brother? Thank you for having me on, dude. Feels good. Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
love how you said he's known for all the things he was a background extra in.
But they don't need to know that. You gotta flex a little bit, you know?
No, I'm just kidding. We all start somewhere, right? That's what matters. You know, it's not what you're doing. It's not what you did. It's how you did it when you did it, right?
Basically. So I'm definitely excited to have you on because I've listened to your podcast from 1 to 16, waiting for season 2. And no, honestly, and to honestly, shout out to you that gave me the courage to actually finally go and launch this podcast. So
hell yeah, dude. See, that's why I started podcasting, because I wanted to do it, right? That's why we all start podcasting. We all think, oh, I can't do that. But it's like, why can't you?
Exactly.
Right? Like, why can't you? Why can't, you could take this phone
and that's it.
Start a podcast, dude, and earn 1 million followers because 1 million people love what you got to say.
Basically.
And then look at this. I'm in LA. You're in Puerto Rico. We're webcamming. It's going to be a podcast. This is crazy. I don't even know this. I've never heard of Zoom. This is crazy, man.
There you go.
Big up Steve for making it happen.
This is, I had to find a way because I couldn't fly out to everybody right now. But definitely we're doing an in-person Hysteric Hour.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, dude. Trust me. So
that's going to be dope.
It's going to be one of those things where this is well overdue. I'm going to have you, I'm going to do this. I don't know. Maybe in the future, but when I have you on, we're going to have a good time. We're going to hit up Disneyland and stuff, and then we'll go. You already know how Hysteric Hour.
Yeah, Hysteric Hour. I don't think I'm ready for it.
No one ever is. I'm never ready for it.
There you go. That's what I like. So real quick, so people can get a little bit of just a background story. So first of all, I don't even remember how we met. Was it just through IG? I'm trying to
see who you followed. Who did you know?
Yeah. Who did I know that led to you?
I had reached out to me. Now, I mean, there are some pages that I no longer keep in contact with just because I'm like an old man when it comes to social media. I don't really I'm not all into the every single day posting and tagging and posting and tagging. So a lot of people think that you're throwing shade at them because you post a picture, you forget to hashtag them. Mm-hmm. It's a whole world of, I don't know, man. I don't really want to. Yeah. I don't know how to work it that way. I don't think that I'm a brand. Yeah.
It's a lot to take in.
It could have been someone that maybe shouted me out in the past and I don't talk to anymore. Or maybe it's someone, I don't know, man. But it's Instagram. It's just crazy, right? Social media, how we're worlds apart, and then all of a sudden social media can instantly take it to a magnet. Bink, you're right there, right?
Yep. No, it's dope because honestly, it's funny thinking about it that I have no idea how I met you, but literally you're closer than a lot of people who I know in person.
Right. We're the story how this is life nowadays.
It's crazy.
Right. The person that lives across the world is a better friend than your actual friends, right? It's crazy, right? It makes terrible sense. It really does.
But that's how it is. Yeah, honestly, I have a bunch of people up in New Jersey that I know personally, and they haven't even tried to hit me up. Not even yo, what's up? Nothing.
Oh yeah, dude. Trust me. It's.
I mean, yeah, you know that story. I hear it on every episode.
But that's the glory of it, I think, is because you have those people in your life that they were planted in your life. Just think of it like a movie. They're planted in your life just to be background actors. What's going on in your life? So right now we're speaking, right? And then we have a couple having coffee, and you're not going to hear what they're saying because it doesn't matter. What matters is what we're saying. So there are a lot of people that are planted into your life that are casted as background actors, metaphorically speaking.
Yep.
And then as the story progresses, you meet those people that actually have something to do with your story. So in the outcome of your life, your movie, it makes, and I'm using actor analogies. I don't know why.
That's
but
perfect.
something,
I get it.
The people become your part of your co-stars.
Yeah. Co-actors.
So, and by that, I mean, I got a dream. I make content. I podcast. Yes, I act. Comedy, I'm more of a video comedic guy. My Instagram stories. I really haven't stepped on a stage in a good minute. Last time I did stand-up, man, it was maybe 4 years ago not even 3 years ago at an open mic, But I have hours of bits,
Yeah.
But it's the fact that I'm constantly creating. There's not a single day where I'm not thinking of ideas. And that's why it led me, boom, to you.
Yep.
Because you have the same dream, and this weird universe, this giant ball, this rock that's hurling through galaxies, said, you need to meet more people that are like you. My mind tells me you need more people that are willing to go and do stuff. People that are willing to go out there and not have shame on what they look like or how they sound or what they got to say. And that's what makes us so awesome, dude. And I'm saying not just me and you, but I'm saying us as creators and humans, that we have dreams. Because trust me, man, there's a lot of people that you try to talk to about what you want to do, and they just, for some reason, this is the face. This is the face you get.
Yeah. I know that. I know that way too well.
You can't register it. It's kind of weird, right? Some people just can't register what you're trying to say. It's either you're full of shit, or you're not, they think, no, it's Hollywood, Eric, EJ, it's Hollywood. Yeah, my real name's Eric, everybody. That's why it's Hysteric Hour.
Eric. It took me 5 episodes to figure that out. It did. I was like, wait, why do you spell like that? Damn, it's his name.
This guy sounds so smart, but he can't spell hysteric. No, but yeah, so people are gonna always look, and they're always gonna say, you can't, what are you talking about? It's Hollywood, man. You don't got the looks. Look, dude, I got a freaking double chin. I'm not Chris Pratt. I'm not Tom Cruise, but it's not a matter of what I look like anymore. It's not a matter of, it used to be, but now,
in a sense, yeah.
Now they realize, holy crap, this fat kid, he can act just like De Niro. He acts just like Pacino. Let's cast him, and yeah. That's what brought us together, is because, I don't want to go on a tangent, but that's what brought us together, because you create stuff. I got a dream. I create stuff, and I'm not trying to tell people, I want to be famous. I just want to make stuff happen. I'm pretty sure you got people out there that, you got your procrastinators, and then you got your people that are like, yeah, I'll drive 2 hours to meet up with you. Yep. Dude, if you live 2 hours away, I'd meet up with you. But unfortunately, I'm not gonna, if I had the time, I would love to fly out to Puerto Rico and we could film something. I would do it. I really would.
For sure.
There are people that never think that way. There are a lot of people that always think, I don't know, is it, they always, they think about it, right? There's always that.
Yeah.
You never want to be the what if guy. Don't ever be a what if guy. You got to always be the what if I didn't.
Yeah. I get that loud and clear.
What if I didn't do that? What would have happened? Right? What if you didn't start the podcast?
Yep.
What if I didn't join Instagram? Dude, I didn't even have an Instagram. Instagram was something
foreign.
Something weird. It was weird, dude. And I'm young. I'm a millennial. I'm 25 years old, right? So people always think, oh, he's a millennial. They always think they had this that I know everything about social media and texting, but I'm just like as if my grandpa were on social media. I had to adapt to it, and here we are.
For sure. No, and not only that, but even through this, now the shop is looking to set up something up in LA or California, wherever the spot is, and that's just because of this connection happened, and now bigger things, and it's just like you said, just by making things happen, following a dream and just trying to connect and create. So real quick, And please go on as many tangents as you want. This is why I brought you on.
Hysteric creators.
Yeah, there you go. But
Super hour.
super hour. But so just give people a little backstory, like when or where did you start, I guess, your artistic journey, whether it's as modeling or acting or whatever you do. Let people know what you do, when you started. We want to hear the story.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have no shame doing it. You know, that's why I don't ever think I'll be famous. But if I ever sat there with Jimmy Kimmel, that whole show better be based on me, because I got too much to say, man. No, but it's not a matter of me explaining why I'm doing it. It's a matter of like the reason why I did it.
Well, how did you start? Let's go with that.
I would know.
What's your first?
Okay, so I started
entry point.
My whole life, right? I'm not gonna get too into it, but my whole life I had people tell me, "Oh my God, he's so cute, he's so handsome." This is when I was like little kid, you know, little adorable kid doing stupid stuff. I'll play with my action figures and I would make up stories while I'd be at a birthday party and I'll be in the jumper and I'll be pretending I'm a character, right? And like I'll be pretending I'm a Jedi or Spider-Man, whatever we're in the jumper fighting, and all the other kids would be getting hurt because I got too into character. I took it too seriously, right? All the other parents would be getting mad, like, "Get your damn kid." But everyone would be like, why? People would just be amazed, like, why don't you put him in acting? But, you know, back then, you know, my family, they all worked. My mom, unfortunately, she was in her own head. She really didn't try it. I remember one time I went to this casting call for kids. It was me and my little sister, and my mom did take us. This was a long time ago. My little sister was maybe like 2 years old. And it was like, honestly, it was like American Idol. That's what it felt like. And they asked us a question, this and that. Never got hit up about it. You know, maybe I think I was just a stupid, timid kid at the time. I don't know. But they tried that way. So I think that kind of stopped my mom from actually putting me into acting. So, boom, life goes on. Become a teenager, make stupid mistakes. We all live and learn, partying, being stupid, right? Going to high school, getting in trouble, getting in fights, getting drunk, smoking weed. And then it's time to start working, right? It's time to start working. So I'm like 18. I was actually chasing a rapping career. Because I used to, back in elementary school, I would rap. Yeah, dude. I'll send you those links.
Yeah. I gotta hear that mixtape.
Yeah, but back in 2012, I was trying to be a rapper, and I was not well known, but I was, you know, I had a cool little fan base in the underground community. And it's pretty cool. There's a lot of people that I've seen come up since then in the Los Angeles rap. Like, you might not believe it, but I performed on the same set list. I was like 5 down, and Kendrick Lamar was headlining at the Airliner. Back in 2012, dude. Yeah, like cool stuff. But with that, I don't know. I've just always, for some reason, I've always been the go-getter, and that's where everybody. I don't know. It's not. No one trained me to be that way. Like no one said you gotta go acting, be a rapper, do this. For some reason in my head, if you can go in my head right now, you'd be like, dude, what the hell? Like it kind of, my head looks like if you took a projector. You ever see those movies where they're explaining the galaxy and they press the button and then all the stars pop up in a hologram? Yeah. And it's like, that is the way time began. That is exactly that's what my mind looks like.
I get that exact scene. I get it.
Like someone's holding your hand and you're just looking and pointing like, what's over there? You know, that's exactly what's going on in my head. So you can even tell from the way I speak, right? I sound like I'm cracked out. No, but the thing is that I'm constantly thinking of things. Yep. So I started rapping because back in the 5th grade and I think it was 3rd, 4th, and 6th. No, I'm sorry, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I won Poet of the Month back then. Remember when they used to do that? I don't think they do that anymore, which is really weird because everything's a participation award now, right?
Yeah, that's not.
We all give and I'm lucky I dodged the participation award thing.
That's whack.
But I drew. I love to paint. I would create little comic books. I would do little songs. I would write songs, dude. I would play with action figures. I would make up my own Jurassic Parks with all my dinosaur action figures and make up the next Jurassic Park.
I get that.
You know what I mean?
Yep, totally.
And then when I would go see Spider-Man, and then or Star Wars, Spider-Man, Godzilla, and I was the army guy fighting Godzilla for the next month. Like me and my best friend, shout out to Omar. You've heard him on the podcast.
Yep.
He needs to get into acting. I don't know why he doesn't, because he is a huge factor as to why I'm super weird and outgoing. I was the weird kid, that weird kid with the lightsabers and all that BS, right? I was the weird kid. All the girls that got pregnant in high school, right? All the girls that got pregnant, they thought I was the weirdo.
Yep.
Right? And now they're living at grandma's house in the garage. But I was the weirdo because I did stuff like that. I was outgoing. I would run around. Now, I wasn't a Naruto kid that ran around, but I'm saying like I was the weird kid where if I saw my friend, I'd be like, lightsaber duel me now.
Yep.
And then we'd run across the field and just and people would be like,
what?
People would be like, look at these losers. And I grew up in a Latino, I'm Mexican, like you said. I look like a white boy. Yes, thank you guys for noticing that.
Yeah.
Not everyone's brown. But so I grew up in a community where I was like, damn, mister, look at these fools, dog. Damn, homie, these fools are lame asses, dog. Look at these fools are nerds, homie. You're a nerd, fool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Damn.
Yeah,
but then again, as we got older in high school, like look at this right here. I got the Joker. Heath Ledger's one of my heroes. Right there, my Joker picture. Heath Ledger's one of my heroes. For example, I was in high school, right? Was it high school? No, I think I was in high school or middle school when The Dark Knight came out. See, right? Like you were probably already out of high school.
Yeah, totally.
No, but so the movie came out, and I don't know what it was in me. I was just already so inclined to copying things that I saw in the movies, to where my father was a drinker and a complete fiend, and you just at first, my voice was like, so you start trying to do it. You start trying to make these voices, and then it's, want to know how I got these scars? And then, boom, you start learning these impressions.
Yep.
Oh, you can do Mickey Mouse, all that stuff. It's a matter of just like, I don't know, in my head, something that's telling me you need to learn how to do that. You need to learn how to do that. You need to do that, do. And I'm just like, you know what? Let me do it. So after doing the rapping thing, impossible. I don't got the look, bro. Look, I don't got tattoos on my face. I wouldn't like, I was the original 6ix9ine. I was going to get 6ix9ine right here on my tongue, on my butt. Nah.
I know I wasn't ready for this one.
No, but I'm saying I didn't go through with the rapping because you know what? I had a message, but the thing was at that time in 2012, the rap game changed exponentially.
Yep.
It was all about, and if you guys look up on YouTube, it was EJ Real, Dead End Dreams on YouTube. And shout out to my boy Loudon Beats, who'll probably never hear this because he's up there now. Produced by him. I flew out to Seattle. I was 18, and I flew out to Seattle. And this is another story as a matter of doing it. I flew out to Seattle, okay, to a guy that I maybe had like 3 conversations with. He sent me some beats over email. I wrote to him. I said, okay, I got my lyrics. Let's go. Let's do an EP. We did, I believe it was a 6-song album.
There you go.
I flew out to Seattle. He picked me up. He picked me up from the hotel I was staying at. And boom, had a good time. We met. We made some music. And that's something that in my head, my bucket list, after that, I promoted it. But then it really was just the kind of thing where I was like, you know what?
Yeah, but it was just a stepping stone. It was a way to.
Yeah, I did my album. I did the album. I liked it. Now I wanted to write more, but then I ended up getting sick. Not sick, but I had like this like weird little BS. I had to get surgery and stuff, so it took all that time. I had to go to doctors and get the surgery done, and then in between that, I met my beautiful wife now, Eva. Crazy, right? So I met Eva. We were dating and this and that. She stood by my side, and then I just kind of like realized, like, you know what, dude, you're 18, bro. You need to. What are you doing though? Like, you got this beautiful wife who's working. She works 40 hours a week, and for me, I knew what 40 hours a week was, but you don't really understand it. You got family, right? We all have family that they work 40 hours a week, but you never really pay attention I didn't have people telling me like, Eric, when you turn this age, you got to get a job. You got to do this. I didn't have anyone telling me that. I didn't have anyone to push me to go to college, you know, until I was 18. And then I fucking started realizing that I was becoming a loser because I was 18. I didn't have a freaking job. I didn't have income. I didn't have a car. And I was like, what am I doing? And luckily my beautiful wife, God bless her, thank her for everything. And I really do. She helped me, you know, get my mind straight. Like, dude, this gorgeous girl, dog. If you don't get your shit together, stop trying to chase. And it's funny because my album was called Dead End Dreams. And I live by this. If you keep chasing this dead end dream of trying to be a rapper, at least if you're going to do it, get your shit together, then do it. Because I was doing it without money. My Aunt Angelica, Kiki, she gave me money to go fly, dude. Go fly to Seattle. I didn't, you know. So it's that thing where I know a lot of people that we know, they want to chase these dreams, but like your friend said, he's like, don't chase your passion, right? He said, don't chase your passion, chase your opportunities. Yep. And that's true, man. You can't let that go unseen. And when I heard that, I was like, that's really good. Yeah. It's not about your passion. It's about the opportunities. Now, granted, yes, your passion is what drives you to get those opportunities.
Exactly.
But passion is a thing that you have inside of you. No one will ever see your passion. And that's why it's not now people are going to be like, what do you mean no one can ever see your passion? What I mean is no one's ever going to be like, wow, because you know what you're passionate about. Yep. Now, if you see me acting on screen and I start crying and I'm just like, then you're like, damn, he's really passionate about what he's doing. You can see the passion, but you don't know my passion.
Yeah, totally.
So with all that, dude, whatever, skip, I got a job, skip 5 years.
Yep, fast forward.
Skip 5 years, fast forward 5 years, right?
5 years and 40 hours a week later.
Yeah. 5 years, 40 hours a week later, 3 cars later, we bought a house later, got everything. So I skipped 5 years. I become a supervisor at my job. So kind of like the high peak of where I'm at. Cool. I got a perfect schedule. Now this is where it starts to get little, what's next? What's next? Yeah. What's next, EJ? Now I'm telling you, and it took 5 years, dude. It took 5 years from rapping and living my dream to getting myself together, working, building a foundation. It took 5 years. Yeah. This foundation took 5 years. So what happened is that we had our house finally, because I'm not going to waste my time and try to chase dreams when I'm engaged to a girl and I'm still sharing a room with my 19-year-old cousin. Like, that just doesn't work. I never had that mentality. You know, I don't have that. It's okay. It'll take care. I'm good mentality. I never had that. I'm not. Even right now, we have a nice little townhome, dude, and we're still not good until I have 10 homes. Then I might be like, okay, cool, we're good. I'm kind of good. The settlement, the mentality of settling is what we don't want, right? We don't want that I'm settling mentality, because what happens? You settle. And what happens to, sand? Let's just look at it like water, right? When you walk through the water, it gets all muggy, right? And the sand goes up. And then when the sand settles, the water's clear.
Yep.
But it takes time to settle. Okay. So think about it. You walk through the water, the sand goes up, and it takes some time for everything to settle. So you can't meet a girl and start a family with her in 2 months.
Yeah.
Right? That's just realistically crazy. Nope. But there's people that do that. And granted to you, good job. But that's not me. That's not me. So boom, fast forward 5 years. Oh, man, babe, I don't know. You should really become a model. You should model. Why don't you ever just try taking pictures and start your acting? You're so outgoing. This and that. And these are coworkers. These are people. These are people that I wish I could name them all. And I would, if I ever made it, right, and I won an Oscar, I would thank everybody. Because now I get it why actors thank everybody. You know, because people, they did drive me, dude. They told me, like, you should really do this. Like, you should do comedy. And the comedy thing, I messed with comedy when I was 17. But I don't really like talking about that because I really wasn't a comedian.
Yeah.
I was more of, but I'm a jack of all trades, I guess you say, and not to sound super arrogant. That's just for some reason who I am.
No, no, I
So
trust me. I feel like I told you, like I'm talking to myself because that's the same drive, thought process, like everything that you're talking about is like I'm just like going back through the years and thinking
yeah.
of.
So it was a matter of people telling me, "Hey, man, EJ, why don't you act? Like you're so outgoing. Why don't you do comedy? You need to film this. You need to record yourself talking. You need to show people who
Yep.
you are, bro." And I'm like, I know, but like I always had that and then 2012 came back, and I was like, I chased the dream before, and I don't think I was ready. I'm pretty sure if I would have been rapping now, I probably would have had a mansion or something. You never know, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't choose that road. So I said, you know what, babe? What do you think? I don't know. You should let's just try. You should just try somehow. Let's get you some headshots. What about modeling? Big and tall, plus size. It's making a comeback, right? Yeah, you should really try it. Try it. Everybody I know, and I'm not even trying to blow smoke up my own ass, but everyone like, you're so handsome. Oh, you should really do this and that and acting. You're so handsome. So that kind of did blow my head up, though.
Yeah.
When people tell you you're good looking, it's not just because they want to. It's either they're lying to me, and I'm gonna go on and start making pictures, and I'm gonna crash and burn because everyone lied to me my whole life. I don't think people are gonna set me up for failure like that, right?
Yeah.
But everybody, family, friends, people, it's like, isn't he so handsome? And it's weird because people say that, like, you're so tall and handsome, you should be doing something. You shouldn't be doing security at a hospital. I know. So let me see what I can do. So boom. We go to Beverly Hills and we do a photo shoot, right? First ever photo shoot.
Uh-oh.
And then I go, yeah, but this is after, yeah. So I joined Instagram, right? And I figured, okay, now if I'm gonna join Instagram, I need to create.
I need stuff to put up.
I need to create myself. I need to show people who I am. Now, what I did is thank and my wife, Eva, she is my go-to. She is my photographer, my producer, my manager. She helps me with everything, man. Without her, yeah. If
you're not
if
a
it ever
man
got
without
to the
her.
point, if it ever got to the point where I won an Oscar, her ass is coming up on stage with me, and I'm introducing her to the world because she's
going on stage and she's introducing you.
Yeah, she's an angel, dude.
Well, for sure. No, that's dope. Trust me. And shout out to Eva because I know just from hearing your podcast and everything, and knowing you,
she puts up with a lot of shit.
Yeah, no, but she holds it down, and you guys are a power couple. So that's definitely dope.
That's what people always tell us, right? And they want to see a vlog from us, but in time maybe. But right now, she's been helping me, So we go to Beverly Hills, and this is maybe circa 2016. I think it was 2016. Yeah. So we go to Beverly Hills. We do this little photo shoot, dude. Stupid photo shoot. And from what I see, like, I've never modeled before. Never. So like what I see like online, I'm like, okay, what do these guys do, bro? Like, what does Johnny Depp do?
Yeah.
What does James Dean do? And then James Dean and all them, they all got that look where they just look and they're just like, boom, and squinty eyes, pucker those lips, boom, and you got a modeling look. So I'm like, all right, we're going to do that. Let's put a leather jacket on. Let's show people my style. I wear leather jackets, jeans, Adidas, sunglasses, backwards hats, comb my hair over if I have to, and we do a photo shoot, bro, in Beverly Hills. We take like 20 photos, 20 different photos, and then we start, boom, first picture on Instagram. Start hashtagging, bro. Just stupid stuff, right? Modeling. And people at first, you think it's a joke, right? But it's actually something that I was chasing. And now I think about it because it's pretty funny. Like the first picture I ever posted, not even being a model, I posted modeling, big and tall, GQ, Johnny Depp, like stupid stuff, right?
Get the hashtag so people can find it.
And then
I get that. Yeah.
These random people from Puerto Rico, from New York, from Atlanta, Georgia, Los Angeles, India, Italy started commenting and liking these pages. Now, I didn't go viral, okay? Mind you, I'm not, you guys listening, I don't have 1 million followers. I'm not, I try to if I sound like I do, thanks, follow. But no, no, but these people started messaging me, and they're like, "You're so beautiful," blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, thanks. And then I started just continuing it. And then came the messages. You live in LA? Cool, man. We should set something up. Okay. Then came the networking.
Yep.
Okay. And I met some people, and then you're always going to get those shady people. And that's why if you guys have dreams and you guys are chasing them, always, man, always do your research on them. They might look like they got 10,000 followers, but trust me. I linked up with this one person, and I won't say any names. I completely blocked him out of my stuff. But they would get kind of stalkerish.
Yep.
To the point where, hey, what's your number? We should meet up. Okay, cool. Whenever you're in LA, I'm down. So, me like a dumbass, I sent my number to a random stranger. And they had this big ass modeling page, and they did feature models. But what happened is the dude, he's a gay guy. He was attracted to me, I guess. Something, texting me and giving me all these pointers, and then texting me like, "I'm so drunk right now, brother. We need to hang out, brother. You want to FaceTime me, brother?" And that's when it started getting weird. Like, bro, like,
I don't know you like that.
I don't know you like that, bro. And sorry, man, taking and barking up the wrong goddamn tree. And then something happened where this person that was all on my, giving me shout outs kind of just blocked me, and then unfollowed me back. And then started like bipolar, like a crazy girlfriend. Yeah. And this is a guy I've never met, dude. Never met in person. Blocked me and then unfollowed me and like, "Why don't you tag us anymore?" And that's the person I'm telling you. They were like, got crazy. Like, "Why don't you tag us?" Blah, 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 like a crazy Instagram social media girlfriend whore that I never met. And I'm like, whoa, what are you talking about, dude? I've only been in the game for like 5 months. I don't know Instagram the way you know Instagram, dude. Like, you got freaking 12,000 followers. I only got 300, bro. Like, relax. I told my wife, I'm like, yo, this dude's getting hostile. Like, I'm going to block him. And I'm not the kind of person that blocks, dude.
Yeah, that's
I'm blocking you out of my life.
I totally
block. You can't see me anymore. Some Black Mirror shit. No, dude. So I blocked this guy, and then I get a text. "You blocked me?
Oh my
Please
God.
unblock me." And then I block him from my phone. And that's it.
Done.
Be careful with the people you link up with. Make sure they're legit, dude. If they just, So, guys, give an email out. All right? Give an email. Don't give your phone number out.
Or even now, just if they find you on Instagram, like the DM is right there.
Anything, like, bro. You can find anything. My thing is,
mega cup.
Yeah, my mega mug. You gotta drink 3 of those a day, guys. Yeah, dude. So after that, I was kind of like weirded out. But then, granted, I met great people. I did meet good people, like including yourself, my boy Nino. Shout out to Nino. And here we go. Here's the story on how acting actually started. Because I was doing the modeling thing, and the way it would work is that, I would meet with these influencers and we would do pictures. We'd do a photo shoot in LA, somewhere on the street, and we'd make content, and then we post it and tag each other. And that's how you kind of branded, you kind of commercialize, It's called networking for a reason. My people like me for what I give, and I like you because you're like me and we have similar things. So I'll tag my people. And if you like what I give, you're going to love what Manny brings. If you love what EJ has, Manny's going to make you be like, "Oh, damn, dude, Manny and EJ are the sickest team ever," right? That's the way it is.
For sure.
I am not the kind of person who would be like, "I'll look into it. I'll see if I have time." I'll never respond that way. Trust me. I remember there's this guy I messaged, and he's super Instagram famous.
Yeah,
and he messaged me like, "We should come up. We should hang out sometime." Okay, cool, dude. I'm so down. And then his following started going up big time, dude. So I was like, "Dude, I'm so happy for what you're doing, dude. I'm still waiting on that call. When we going to meet up?" Left me on red for about 3 days, and then I'll see if I have time for that.
Get out.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. my bad. I'll go back with my 300 followers. For me, it's not even about followers anymore. It was at first. And that's what's crazy, right? You get so hopped up and like, oh, no one's looking. But it becomes an obsession because if what you have, you know, is good, you want people to see it. I get it. But realistically, if it's good, they're going to trickle in. So anyways, I'm, rambling over here. But
no, it's part of the story. It's part of the story.
So back to my boy Nino. So my boy Nino lives in LA. And I'm like, what's up, dude? Love your look. We met up. We networked. We hung out. Had coffee, lunch. Did a photo shoot. Great content. While we did that, we had a conversation because my boy Nino Yanera, he's a host.
Mm-hmm.
He's a host, actor, and model. And I asked him about acting. I was like, really, dude? I see all your acting stuff. How'd you get into that? And he said, I'm with a casting network you can apply to. It's going to cost you some money a month. It was like $16 a month. It is a subscription, but it's like Craigslist. You go on Craigslist, right? And you want to buy a bike. So you search a bicycle and there's 100 bicycles for sale. Just like that. Except what happens is these networks, these casting networks, which I tell people everywhere, I think they have some in Puerto Rico too. If you search up casting networks in Puerto Rico, you get auditions. So what you do is you sign up, you subscribe, right? Put some headshots up, put your bio, who you are, and you just apply. You apply for things. So I kind of hesitate. I was like, oh, am I going to, dude, can I afford that? $16 a month? Can I afford the $40 down and then 16 a month? I said, all right, fuck it. Let's do it. I already got pictures taken. Now, granted, these pictures they're not headshots. I've learned. And this was a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years, almost 2 years. So Nino told me through networking through posting pictures of me modeling on Instagram, I met Nino. Through Nino, I was introduced into casting networks. Through casting networks, I got auditions for commercials, for little background roles, for movies, short films, TV series. And that's all through wanting to do it, right? So it's all through wanting to do it. And because I could have just
trying different things.
I could have easily said what? Nah, I'm not going to do it. And then boom, just go back to my 9 to 5. But I said, you know what? No, it's not that I don't want to. I want to do it. So that's what sparked it. I was like, you know what, dude? As long as you can keep your job, as long as you can pay your bills, what's stopping you from actually wanting to be an actor? So I started going to the auditions, and then I started my first big role was a Google commercial, dude. The first time, it was a Google Pixel commercial. Dude, I got paid $800 for 1 day of work, right? So for me, I was like, oh my God, I was texting Eva, sending her pictures of a trailer. They had me dressed up as Kylo Ren. Oh, it's for a Star Wars Google Pixel 2 commercial. Yeah, right? It was like a cosplay thing. So through that, dude, I met so many cool people, bro. I worked with Leo Camacho, who's like he's a content creator for Disney and YouTube. Cosplayers. I met all these actors. I had the best time of my life, dude. And then they cut me out of the commercial. but I don't care about that because in the end,
you got paid and you met dope people.
I met actors, dude. And then I went to an audition, and then I met some lady who was my agent for a while. Then they kind of scammed me. And like I said, bad intentions, man. People just want to use you and brand you. But through that, man, I don't know. That's how it started. All through me just, I made sure that I was ready to start chasing my dream. I made sure that I knew that I was good, that I was doing something. So when I got tired of my job and I realized, okay, we bought the house. I got my car now. We're planning our wedding, this and that. What am I going to do next? Boom. I started doing the Instagram thing. Then it led me to acting, which is entirely my dream. It brings me back to little EJ running around with a lightsaber, running around pretending he's in the Lord of the Rings, doing Gollum's voice, pretending I'm Batman, dressing up for Halloween, all this stuff, and watching movies and wanting to be in that movie. I remember when I was a kid, there was this movie, right? It's one of my favorite movies. It's a horror movie. It's called The Devil's Rejects by Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie's a metal artist. He he directed this movie. He directed some Halloweens and some House of a Thousand Corpses. Really good movies. But he directed one called The Devil's Rejects. And I remember being a kid watching that, walking out saying, oh man, I want to be in the next one. If I ever play in the next one, I pick, and I was writing stories in my head. I was like 12. If I'm in the next one, I'll play her son, and I'll be her evil son, and I'll do things for her, and like stuff like that. But that's just my mind. I just thought about stuff like that. No one ever told me you need to be in that. No one told me, EJ, you're gonna be in the next movie. No one told you to want that. No one told me to want that. Like, I don't know. Something in my mind clicked, like, I want to do that. I want to do that. I could be that. I could do that. So what was the closest thing to it? Pretending, make believe, playing with my action figures, drawing, making my own little stories and little fake shitty comic books I used to staple and making voices. That was the next best thing, was pretending to be that person. You know, there was a time, dude, where I thought I was a vampire for 2 weeks.
Yes.
A stupid, like seriously, stupid kid wearing pea coats, 16 years old, going to the movies on a Tuesday, walking the streets like
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The big things from Dollar
You could blame Twilight for that. No, I'm just kidding. But like, just like, my imagination takes me far, dude. And it's, granted, people would think I'm crazy, right? There's other people. And that's why I know for a fact that it's destined. And that's why I'm doing it. That's why I make content, because I don't want to waste this. I don't want to waste the opportunity to make people laugh, the opportunity to entertain someone. And that's all I am, man. That's all I want to do, is entertain people. I want to make people smile. I want to make people laugh. I want to change people's lives, man. Now, I'm not going too deep into my personal life on this, you know, what I've seen growing up and stuff, but, you know, it was tough. It was tough, you know. I will give people this, you know, mommy and daddy weren't there for me, and they still aren't there for me. So
that's grow quick.
It's just the love. It's the love from the people around me, and the love for the art, and the love for movies and cinema and drawing and imagination and pretend. And I don't know. That's all it is. That's what acting is, man. You're getting paid to pretend to be something. My whole fucking life, Manny. And I know I don't want to drop too many F-bombs.
Nah, drop them.
My whole motherfucking life, I've been pretending, dude. Now, whether it's pretending that I'm going to be all right, pretending that I'm a superhero, pretending that I'm the Joker, pretending that I'm a Jedi, it molded me to be this person today, to where now I'm watching videos on YouTube and I'm reenacting scenes by myself in the mirror, listening to Hans Zimmer playing in the background, some dramatic movie music. And I'm looking at myself in the mirror saying, God damn it, EJ, you're going to fucking learn how to make yourself cry on cue. You're going to learn how to make yourself cry on cue. And what happens is you learn how to cry on cue, and you're like, there it is. I put these scenarios in my head, and I'm going from happy, like I'm on the phone, like, all right, Manny, I'll see you in a couple hours, and I'll hang up and I'll go on my Pandora, and I'm driving home. And I'm listening to dramatic movie. I go on Pandora and I search up Hans Zimmer or movie music, dramatic music. And I'm looking in my rearview mirror and I'm saying, you are, and I'm just literally I'm just talking to myself as if I'm in a monologue.
Yeah.
Something that can maybe win, something that can be good in an audition. So I practice every day, and I'm not saying, you know, and I love my friends, and, you know, if you guys are going to school for acting, and yes, do it, chase that dream. People always like, and trust me, I've never been to acting class. And I choose one day, you know, to go to acting class because I don't know everything. Granted, dude, I've only been acting for about 2 years, Mom. I'm not the best. But I know that in my mind, I can tolerate switching these personalities. I can tolerate being someone else. My whole life, I've trained for that naturally, which is weird, not to sound arrogant. Because I know people work their asses off, dude. They go to years and years of schooling to learn how to act and to learn how to just give that emotion. But I did it naturally. And that's where you can have your natural actors and your actual actors that they learned.
Yep.
So something in my head, and I'm not saying I'll never go to acting school, but I'm just saying something in my head. I'm telling you, this is where we go back to the whole, that's why I like what Disrupt is doing, because you guys are showing people. I saw a video. It was Alex speaking, right? He was talking about education, how people, you don't need an education, right? Well, not that, but you working at McDonald's, doesn't matter that you're working at McDonald's. That's an education. You deal with that person that's calling you a loser. You flip my burgers, you loser. You loser. You want fries with that, loser? You had to tolerate that. You counted down, you held it up, and you made that fucking burger, and you served it with a smile. And that's education. Exactly. That's teaching you. Dude, there are people out there that are going to belittle you, but you are your own person. You are in your own mind.
For sure.
And that's all it takes. That's why I got into acting.
There you go. That's the story.
But that's it. That's like, you know what I mean? I wish there are so many stories.
End scene cut.
But you know what I mean? Like I could have kept going on, but
yeah, no.
I want people to know. I know I went on a tangent and people are gonna be like, what the hell did I just listen to? But that is why I started acting. But that is why I started acting. Because naturally, and this is it. What I just said the last whatever minutes, it was because naturally I wanted to do it. It wasn't just because like I saw people making money around me. I was like, oh, that's a good way to make money. No, dude. It was just something that I want to do. I want to entertain people, man. I want to be in a superhero or a villain costume. Dude, I've been dying. Oh, man, don't want to knock my water down. I've been dying for a Joker role, man. I've been waiting for someone to just do a Joker role or something, like a short film. I would do it for free, man. But it's just because I want to do it.
Just to live that how you say that dream of being that character.
Yeah, and maybe it's just the fact that my freaking big ass hasn't grown up, and I just want to pretend my whole life, like we all do, right? We all want to be on Instagram. We want to pretend that we're models. We want to pretend that we're rich. I see a Ferrari, I'm gonna go stand next to it and be like, and then pretend like it's my Ferrari. That's all it is, right? Yeah. We all want to pretend. That's what social media is, right? We want to pretend that we're something. No, stop pretending and go do it. Like I say in every single podcast, man. Like I say in every single podcast, stop wanting. Don't want. Don't W-A-N-T. Just D-O-I-T, man. Do it. Like freaking Shia LaBeouf says. And when you see that video, you think, oh my gosh, this guy's crazy. Shia LaBeouf is crazy, but he's the good kind of crazy. He's the kind of crazy that we need to push people, man. And if people are going to be like, dude, EJ's fucking crazy. How'd you meet this guy, dude? Yep. Because I have a dream too, and I'm nowhere. Dude, I am nowhere near my dream. I'm nowhere near my dream. I know for a fact that if I keep pushing, dude, I'm just, as the days go by, my dream is maybe up in the stars, 1,000 miles away. As days go by, I have a ladder. The ladder's already there, but I'm just finding the sticks that,
adding extra
next day.
pieces. Yep.
Next day. Right? That's what it's about. That's why we are super creators, because we have a natural instinct. You think I want to sign in from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. every fucking day from Monday to Friday and have to take orders and have to explain why so-and-so was throwing up? I don't know why he was throwing up. He just asked to leave. He asked to leave, and legally I can't hold him because he's sick. You think I want to explain myself to someone else? Why the fuck did you forget to send that email? I fucking forgot. That's what.
Exactly. Because
I don't want to do that my whole life, man.
For sure.
So I'm still young.
Totally.
I'm meeting great people, and luckily we live in a time now to where that is not impossible. That's not impossible, man.
Connect with the whole world right now. If you want to hit up somebody, make connections in China, like this,
bro.
Do it.
Exactly. We live in a world where it's not impossible. That's why all those people, dude, and dude, I'm pretty sure you have them. I have them too. All those videos I post, me dressing up like a chick and being like, "It's hysteric hour," like. Dude, people took that seriously, and they're like, bro, why are you posting videos of you wearing women's clothing, dog? What's wrong with you? And those are always going to be the people that are try to make you feel like shit, like you're doing something weird. I know in my head.
The ones who aren't doing anything.
Yeah.
The ones who are not doing anything with their lives.
And I'm the guy who's like, because dog, my titties look good in a dress. Nah, but I'm saying, but everyone takes it seriously. I post shit that's funny, right? That's what's funny. Like I post these things that are funny, and then people go and make fun of me for posting things that I'm making fun of myself while I'm doing it. And they think that they're being funny. They think that it's a joke. They think that I'm literally dressing up in drag and stuff. Like, no, dude, it's a joke. It's comedy. It's content.
You know, the thing is that these people are insecure to do that. And that's why they have to try to, get on you, because they're like, oh, look at EJ dressing up like that. But they would want to do that, but they're just insecure themselves. They're not confident. And and those are the people. It's like recently I've seen this quote a lot, and they're saying that, I forget exactly what it was. It's basically, you're only going to be criticized by the people who are lower than you.
Yeah.
Not doing better than you. People who are doing better than you or are actually achieving greatness, they're not going to criticize or try to bring you down. It's always the people who are not doing it, the people who are not in the lane, who don't understand the dream, don't understand the vision. They're the ones that are always, talking and saying things.
It's life too. It's this whole, I always bring this up, right? Status. Let's go back to status. Mm-hmm. Remember when statuses was a thing? Was it MySpace that did status, or was it Facebook?
Facebook. Well, yeah, it was Facebook. MySpace was just kind of like,
no one knew what the fuck that word meant. Status. Usually, like back then, like if you're working on what's the status of the project? But now what's your status? What's your status? Oh my God. Are you texting?
Are you at Starbucks?
Are you verified yet? He's not even verified. He's freaking he's not, his status is not What is status, dude? It's a word that we use, but everybody wants to seem like there's something, man. Everybody wants to see, like I said, we all want to pretend. And the people that think pretending, me acting is weird, and me going in the streets and just like randomly, like my chick used to hate, dude, Eva used to hate, we'd be in the mall and I'd be like, I will be your hero, baby. Like randomly loud, and the courtyard would echo, and everyone eating their McDonald's like, what's wrong with that guy?
Yep.
Right? That's my status. I'm crazy. I'm outgoing, dude. I'm a weirdo. I am a weirdo, dude. When I die, I want Radiohead's Creep to play. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. Like that's who I am, man.
But the thing is,
who I am.
You're you, and you're not afraid to show who you are. And whoever is going to enter into your life circle just has to understand who you are and take you for who you are, not try to change you and make you, this whole facade and I have to be proper. And nah, that's not.
Yeah,
it's not you.
And it's a beautiful word. I love that word. Facade. Because it is a facade, man. And this is where we go back to, boom, social media. Just because you're doing something on social media, good for you. But don't get stuck on social media.
Yep.
Stuck on social media. SOSM. 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 You're SOSM, bro. You're stuck on social media. I'm going to make that up.
Let's do it. That's going to be a new word, new buzzword.
But there are a lot of people that are stuck on social media, and all they freaking do is, they're like, oh, I posted that. Oh, likes. And Manny over here is like, man, I love your page, man. Let's get together and do a podcast. And they're like, oh, go out in the real world and do a podcast? I can't do that.
Actually do something?
Then why the fuck do you call yourself an influencer if you're not willing to go and influence with Manny, influence with me? You're not a fucking influence. And what do you influence?
Exactly.
What do you influence? Driving under the influence? What do you influence? Bro, isn't that word hilarious?
Hold on. Because actually, this is the part of the convo that I was waiting to get into. I know you on the social media rant. No, me and Anthony, we go back and forth, and like honestly, if you look at our pages, and like especially on Anthony's page, but we live to troll influencers. Like we're really doing that. Like anytime we like show something, it's really just to troll something of somebody else that we saw, or these influencers, because they take them so serious. Mm-hmm. And when we do it, it's just like we're dead just laughing at ourselves. And I'll tell them I have like a crazy idea. I think it was like the other day, and we're like, bro, we gotta create some, record some content, do something. And we're literally like at the beach. So we're at the beach, and I'm just like, bro, just record something right now. Just take out your phone. He's like, yo, for real, right? Boom. Next thing you know, He's talking about how beautiful life is, how Puerto Rico, he's on this beach, he's not in the snow, and like, and he was just going. And bro, so many people actually loved that video. Like there wasn't so much, but we're just like laughing because we're like, bro, we're literally on the beach and I can do this like every day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's it's just funny because it's true. It's like so many people are so awesome. They're stuck on social media and
You're so awesome, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
the
true.
New word of 2019.
Sawsum. SOSM. You're sawsum. And you are stuck on social media. People, trust me, I see it all the time. And I follow people that sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'm unfollowing you because you're just, okay, relax. I hate, my thing that I hate is when people are like trying to tell you how to live your life on social media, but as if
they got it all under control.
as if they're millionaires.
For sure.
And I'm like, bro, you're not a millionaire though. Like you're over here asking people to donate to your GoFundMe. Like, you know, what's the other one? What's the other one? GoFundMe, patron.
Patreon, yeah.
Patreon. You know, and that's the thing, man. You can't be stuck on social media. And that's where I get really angry. I get really angry because there's a lot of people that are stuck on social media and they're not willing to do shit like this. They're not willing to take 2 hours, 3 hours out of their day to podcast and talk, man. I love this shit, man. Look at Joe Rogan. Look at all these podcasters that are huge. Dude, Joe Rogan freaking interviewed Elon Musk. Like,
yep.
He's trying to interview Kanye West. Like, just so that's crazy. That's awesome, right? Joe Rogan made fun of Kanye and Caitlyn and all the Kardashians in his comedy bit, but he's willing to go and talk to him. He doesn't care. You know, it's a matter of just reaching out to people that you think you would never even talk to. This is going great because me and you, we're friends and we have so much in common, man. But there are some people, like, I would love to podcast with someone that doesn't agree with what I have, and we can turn that to a debate and go back and forth. I don't care. But that's the thing. People are so stuck on social media to where they just think that's where it's all at.
Yep.
They just think, no, I got these followers and no, but the thing is, if they love what you do, then they're going to follow you. Okay, go out to auditions. Now, I'm nowhere near where I want to be. I am an actor, and it took me 2 years to say I'm an actor. I remember when I did my commercial and I shot like two things. I shot a movie. I had a little small role as a college frat boy in a movie, and I did a little small series for the Aftermath, which was a big ass scam, by the way.
Oof.
Super scam, dude. Aftermath, yeah, they scammed the shit out of me and everyone that worked it, bro. Yeah, dude. But anyways, so I started being like, babe. So when I started acting, and she's like, "What the fuck are you talking about, dude? You're an actor now. Like, stop saying when I start. Like, you're already acting, dude. You're going to auditions. The minute that you went for an audition and you got that role, you became an actor. The minute you did the commercial, you became an actor. Like,
sure.
Like that's my verification is the fact that I've been behind camera, dude. I'm gonna be on Barry, the HBO series with Bill Hader, bro. Bill fucking Hader from Knocked Up, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Saturday Night Live. He shook my hand the second day I was filming. He's like, "Good to see you again, EJ. Thank you for standing in the rain yesterday, man." And when I left, he shook my hand and said, "All right, get home safe, EJ. Thank you for helping us out." Bill Hader from Superbad, the cop who's like, "Pretend he's a little sister. Spread your shit." Yep. Dude, like, it's surreal. It really is. And that's why I'm nowhere where I want to be. But I'm doing it. I'm not stuck on social media. And now, yeah, I'm posting more shit on social media because I don't know what the hell happened. You gave me a shout out, and then all of a sudden 3,000 people decided to follow my ass.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if they're real or fake, but I'm losing 10 followers by the minute. But now I got to post. Stuff.
Yep.
And I'm I posted the freaking modeling picture, the shower pic. What'd you think, bro? Pretty.
I saw you got a shout out though on another page.
Yeah, and that's cool too. And that's another thing, man. Those pages that give you shout outs, they're all about, and much love to all of them too, man. Because I will never be a hate. a hater on someone else's success.
Yeah.
If
There's too much space for all of us. Like we can all make it. We can all make it without having to like, bite at each other.
Yeah, dude, Hugh Jackman got famous when he was 30 years old. He was 30 when he got discovered. The Wolverine, bro, fucking Logan. He played Logan the Wolverine. Hugh Jackman. He's like one of the greatest actors in the world.
Yeah.
Got discovered when he was 30. We're still young, dude. We're still young. There's room for all of us. It's just a matter of getting the key and opening that door, dude. It's a matter of walking up those stairs, and the stairs, it may take you a month. Maybe that one day you get that role, and
For sure.
you nailed it, and you're set for life. Or it may take you 7 years, may take you 10 years.
But
and I want to tell people, don't give it up. Don't give up. For what? It's a dream, yeah. It's a dream, and people think it's impossible because the people that say it's impossible, to a lot of people it is, because they don't got the patience. Okay?
And the work ethic.
And exactly. And dude, what I've done, I'm going to give you guys the lowdown on how it all became possible. What makes it possible? And this is just me, not Manny, not you guys listening. We all have our own ways of making it possible. And I'm going to go quotation marks possible, because it could be possible or not possible. It just depends on what your mindset is. So listen to this. It's a matter of submitting. Okay, they have submitted to that role. Boom. You got an audition. Oh, shit. I got to work tonight, though. My audition's at 9 a.m. I get off of work at 6 a.m., though. Oh, shit. I got to go into work at 10 p.m. Okay. Go to work at 10 p.m., work my shift, get off at 6 a.m., go to Starbucks, get my venti coffee, sit in 2.5, I'm going to say from where I work to Hollywood or wherever, it's 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I get there at 8:30. My audition's at 9:30. Guess what? I'm chilling in my car for an hour until I go and get preparing for the audition. I do the audition. Finish it. Thanks, EJ. We'll keep in contact. Or thank you. Have a good day.
Drive
sometimes they don't even tell you we'll keep in good. They'll just say, all right, thank you. Have a good day. I'm like, all right, thank you. And you go with your smile like, thank you guys. You guys have such a good one. God bless, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Sit in an hour and a half of traffic because now it's already like noon, lunchtime, rush hour in LA. Sit in traffic. Don't get home till 1:30 p.m. Shit, now I'm restless. Oh, am I going to get that audition? Okay, take some NyQuil if you have to, or if you're tired, knock out. But go to sleep, wake back up at 8:30 to get ready for work, leave the house at 9, start my shift at 10 p.m. Just for a role that I might. I'm not even guaranteed. So I wasted my time, right? No, not you didn't. No, not, let me say waste. I used my time. I took the time. I used gas.
Yep.
I didn't get paid to go to the audition. Okay, so 6 a.m. all the way to 2 p.m., right? That right there, I was working for free pretty much. I was hustling. That's the hustle. I went to that audition. I don't know if I got it. I feel I did okay, kind of nerve-wracking, drove back home, fell asleep. 3 months later, you know what? They never called me back from those people from that audition.
Yep.
They probably chose someone else. Oh, well.
That's it. Move on to the next.
But guess what? While I was waiting, those 3 months waiting, I wasn't just waiting for that audition. I was doing the same thing for every opportunity. And we go back to the whole, it's your passion and opportunity. Take your opportunities.
For sure.
Now I'm to the point where, dude, I'm getting 10 auditions. I got 10 auditions. I think it's 10, maybe 8 right now that I got to film, dude. And I haven't filmed. So I'm like, oh, I'm procrastinating. I'm like, you're not going to procrastinate. But now I have a studio, so I'm self-taping. With self-taped auditions going in. Just do what you got to do, man. And mind you, sometimes these auditions are in LA and you got to pay for parking. You got to pay to audition for a role that you might not even get. But you can't go in with that mentality. Obviously, I'm not saying, oh, I'm just auditioning, wasting. I'm telling you, prepare to fail.
Yeah.
prepare to fail. Now, my whole life, I was always told, my grandfather, he was always straight up and strict. And when you fail, there's consequences, yes. But there's a saying, and it's, oh my God, I hate when I bring up sayings and they're on the top of my head. But there's a saying that I think its meaning doesn't mean anything until you make it mean what it is, or something like that. So realistically, man, something negative can never be negative if you make it positive. Exactly. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, let's just take it, like, God forbid any of our family members die. But when a family member passes away, yes, it's sad. But we're not going to sit there and dwell. It could either be, oh, man, he's gone, and be negative. And, yeah, we mourn the person. But think on the positive side. You know what, dude? He's no longer experiencing stress, the BS that we have to go through. He's no longer experiencing traffic. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think that way. Like, he's no longer experiencing the bad things, or, he's no longer going to have to go through seeing another loved one pass. He's done. He took his time. His time is done. He lived.
For sure.
So instead of being sad and being like, my grandma died, and for 4 months, it hurts, and you're going to love and miss that person, but celebrate their life. They wouldn't want to see you sad.
Exactly.
They want to see you happy. So turn all the negatives into positives, as many negatives as you can. And look, man, I'm not saying that I do it all the time. I'm not going to be a hypocrite, because I do still need to practice what I preach. But I know that a lot of people have never heard that, man. I know a lot of people in my life that they let forgetting their keys fuck up their day, dude.
Facts. I know that.
They let not finding their keys fuck up their day. They're letting all these little things, they're taking so much energy. They're using all this energy on things that are so fucking small and feeble. You know what I mean? Use your energy for something good. And by forgetting your keys, I mean, like, fuck, man, where the fuck are my keys? That's already enough energy. You're wasting enough energy.
Too much wasted. Yep.
That's too much energy. Like, be like, man, just be chill. Just be like, fuck, where are my keys? Oh, they're in the freaking drawer. My gosh, EJ, you're such a shucks. You're such a shuck. Or whatever. What? You're such a, is it a shuck? What do they call that shit? I don't even know. Oh, no, you're such a schmuck, EJ. You almost lost your keys in the drawer. That's how you got to take it, man. You can't let little things. This coworker, dude. Every little thing is.
I know that person.
Hey, man, can you go ahead and send this file up to the 3rd floor? Like, bro, stop being so negative. You work a good job, dude. You got money. Don't let things, leave it at the door. Dude, if a girl turned you down, don't let that shit, don't be like, nobody wants me. No, be like, all right, fucking your loss, dude. Yep. You ever hear my story about Valentine's Day where I got that girl? I had a. So for everybody that's new to me, and I hope you guys are enjoying this, I'm pretty sure everyone's like, oh my God, this guy talks too much. Now, but for everyone listening, I used to fear rejection all the time, man. I used to fear rejection all the time. And I believe we all do, right? Even now, as an actor, I fear rejection. But that's just part of acting. It's part of life.
It's what it is.
So this story, I always laugh my ass off because this is true. It sounds so comical, but it's true. And I have a webcam where I can explain everything. And I love that I'm on camera so I can show you guys what happened. There was this girl named Priscilla in middle school, right? And I had a crush on her. So Valentine's Day came. Ever since I was in the 3rd grade, I was a little player, man. Like, not like as if I was getting all the girls, but I knew what to do. I saw my grandpa always buying flowers and like being romantic. I learned about romanticism quick. So I got this girl some chocolates and flowers, right? These little cashew turtles. Remember those those turtles, the cashew chocolate turtles or whatever? So good. But she loved cashews. And I remember she brought that up once. I took a mental note. So on Valentine's Day, I got her chocolates and some flowers, whatever. I bring her the flowers in front of all her friends during lunch. I even cut my hair, man. I used to have long hair. I even cut my hair. And I thought like, all right, hopefully she likes you back. I got her these, like, what are these? Like, what? You got me chocolates? You even cut your hair in front of everybody, right? Look at his antenna ears. And they freaking made fun of my ears because my ears, I don't know. I don't think I have big ears, but they're kind of like pointy. Dude, call me antenna ears in front of everybody. And I was humiliated, bro. In front of everyone. And I was like, but you know what? I don't give a shit because guess what? She got pregnant when she was 18 and now her life sucks. So fuck you, Priscilla. And that's the story. I moved on, bro, and I met a great girl that, I didn't let, it sucks. You get sad. You're like, antenna ears. Oh my God, I have big ears. And I was like the Grinch, but with scissors, and I put them to my ears. Like, I'm going to cut my ears off. Remember when the Grinch? That's what it reminded me of. When the Grinch shaves, he's like, look at that hack job. You know what I mean? He has a paper bag on his head. They take it off. That's what I felt like, dude. And
That's hilarious.
It's things that we grew up, we get used to it, right? We get used to rejection, all this. It's sad. It's cruel.
It is. But you got over it and you went
moved on. I didn't kill myself. And if you ever have those thoughts, talk to me, dude. Email me. Because we've all had those thoughts. And when I get those dark thoughts, you hear the way I talk. I told you what I see in my mind. It's not good. But luckily, there's a tug of war in my head saying, no. I got an army in my head saying, fuck you, bad thoughts. I'll think a bad thought, and then the other thoughts will be like, get the fuck out of here. Poop, poop. And they'll shoot that motherfucker down, bro.
LA style.
Yeah, real shit. Or they'll tie that bad thought up and they'll throw it off the bridge and be like, until you escape again and come back, you're not welcome here. And that's what I'm telling people.
For sure.
We can't let the negatives run our life, man. There's too much, and that's what we see, right? That's what you see, right? Well, no, You're lucky. You're in Puerto Rico, man.
There's a lot of that stuff here too.
I know it's a district and all, but all I see on the news is Trump, Cohen, all this government bullshit. I don't give a fuck about. Just paid my taxes. Just there. Give me my income tax. That's all I care about the government. Just fuck you. Let me get my money back and just continue working my 9 to 5, trying to become a freaking actor. Trying to become a famous actor. Wink, wink. Yeah. But no, don't let come on, people. And you can't say, oh yeah, I'm strong. Everyone says they're strong-minded, but no, even the strong-minded are weak-minded, man. The mind, we only use what did they say, 15% of it? What's the?
Not even. It's like 8% or something.
Some bullshit like that. Now, my thing is, don't let negatives ruin your life. And I forgot how we got into this tangent, but be positive. You got to look into positivity. That's why I love Manny, man. This dude is super positive, man. Always smiling, always laughing, always happy. Even when I bag on him on Fortnite, he's always he's laughing his ass off.
For sure. I can't be thinking about all the negative stuff.
Yeah. How do you let me interview you now. What do you do when what helps you? Seriously though, real stuff. What helps you get away from all that negativity, dude? What is an exercise that you do that you use?
I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know. I just go
built
it.
Like that. Look, this motherfucker is Superman. He is the epitome of positivity.
Negative bullets come and just.
Yeah. No, I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say sticks back, bounce off me, sticks back to you.
I was gonna ask you for a final thought of advice, but I think you actually gave tons.
No, give me one. I have some advice. I got a lot of advice.
All right, do one quick one. If there's one advice you want to give any of the creators, people who are trying to become actors and do things, what would you that one thing that keep this, do it, and get on?
All right. So my advice to anybody, whether it's acting, whether it's modeling, whether it's starting a business, whether it's anything, making YouTube videos, my advice to you is just do it. Don't be afraid to fail. Look, man, don't be afraid to fail. We all fail. Okay. But the thing is, when I fall, you got to get back up. You got to get back up quick. Now, I don't mind. I think it's okay if you fall and it takes you a while to get back up. Cool. It's cool. But as long as you get back up, or even as long as you even just get on your knee and you're trying to get back up, that's what matters.
For sure.
Remember this saying. It's okay to aim for the moon and miss, because you're going to hit a star, dude. All right? I tell all you guys listening, if you guys want to take my advice, but it's helped me. And I hope, to do more of these with Manny so we can talk.
Yeah, no, for sure. Definitely.
But my final word of advice would be, it's okay to aim high and miss. Just never aim low and hit. Okay?
For sure.
It's okay to aim high and miss. Never aim low and hit. Don't get stuck. Don't settle too quickly.
Like the sand in the water.
The sand has to float for a while before it settles and becomes clear. That's all I gotta say, man. I'm a 25-year-old kid. And I've worked my ass off, but I'm nowhere near where I want to be. But I'm not telling you, listen to me, I know what I'm saying, but I'm telling you, I take this advice, someone else gave it to me. Okay? I didn't make this up. Someone gave me this advice, and I ran with it. And I'm still running, man. I'm not winning the race. I'm not winning the race, but I sure as hell I'm not in last place.
For sure. That I hear.
So do what you guys got to do.
And just do it.
EJ Rodriguez, man. That's my story. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I do. Do what you got to do. Run with it. Just stay in the middle. Just keep running.
Damn. And that's the mic drop. Or the pen drop. So you guys heard it. This is only part 1. We're definitely going to connect again. So if you guys do want to connect with him, where's the best place?
You guys can find me on Apple Podcasts. Well, my podcast is Apple Podcasts, iTunes, SoundCloud. Oh no, yeah, SoundCloud. Not on Spotify yet. I'm also on Google Podcasts. If you just Google Hysterik, HYSTERIK _HOUR, I'll pop up. My personal pages are on all social media platforms. It's going to be at EJ _Rodriguez. Like I said, you guys ever want to, if you guys live in LA, you guys live wherever, hit me up. I'm always down to work. You'll never get, unless I'm busy, I'll let you know, like, hey, I'm busy, but we can set it up like another day. That's how I work. I don't do the whole, I'll see if I have time. I'll be like, I can do that. I can do that. Yeah. When though? I can't that day, but can we do it this day? No, we were supposed to do this podcast last week, but I couldn't. But look, we're here now.
There we go.
Right? So yeah, follow me guys at Hysterik _hour, all social media platforms, and at EJ _ Rodriguez. If you guys want to talk, get to know me. If you guys want to be on the Hysterik Hour, hit me up. I'm going to have this guy on soon. I can't wait.
For sure.
You need to come to LA, bro. Come to LA, dude.
I'm going to be there for sure.
How much do I'll go. We can go halfers on the ticket. I'm not going to pay for your whole ticket yet, though.
I'll be in LA.
Get one of these
for sure.
Hysterik Hour mugs made by my homegirl Wendy at Minty Gifts. By the way, at Minty Gifts, follow her for your own custom. Dude, you need to. Well, you guys already have your own merch. Huh? You have your own merch.
Yeah, we got things going on. But everybody, you heard it. I'll leave the link and the name so you guys can see it. EJ Rodriguez at Hysterik Hour. And to finish off, as always, like I said, this is only part 1. Part 2 coming up soon. But as always, remember, thank you for listening to Super Creator Podcast. And each and every one of you are super creators. You just have to find your super power. And with that, we finish.
I love that, man.
Till next time.